Welcome to Dateline Polk with news about your county government. I'm your host, Maria Tripp. Today, you'll learn about County Commission actions from the April 17th board meeting. The Polk County School Board and Vanguard School will receive about $320,000 for their driver education programs, following approval by the board for the disbursement of the funds. The money used in the Driver Education Trust Fund is collected through $5 fees attached to each civil traffic citation. The Polk County School Board will receive $302,710 and Vanguard will receive $18,223. A 5-year agreement with Commercial Risk Management Incorporated was approved by the board Tuesday. The agreement, which costs about $200,000 annually, is for workers' compensation claims. Commercial Risk Management will review and investigate all workers' compensation claims, determine compensation, facilitate medical care, work with defense counsel, and attend to legal matters, maintain a claims database, and take care of all state filings. The board agreed to extend its dietary services agreement another 5 years with Tri-County Human Services for the residents of the Rohr home. The agreement, which will cost about $465,000 a year, will include 3 meals a day for residents, birthday parties, and other special events. The board also approved an infrastructure agreement with Hanover Preserve Point LLC to upsize and extend the Polk County potable water main and reclaimed water main for the Preserve Point development. This project will cost about $250,000. In this agreement, the developer will upsize and extend 3,623 linear feet of potable water mains from 8 to 12 inches and 4,147 linear feet of reclaimed water main from 8 to 16 inches. In other news, the board adopted a resolution creating the Polk County Finance and Audit Committee. A right-of-way agreement for a 15,000 square foot piece of property was approved by the board Tuesday. The property, part of the US 1792 at Bates Road intersection improvement project, is needed for additional right-of-way. The agreement allows the county to purchase the property for $150,000. Brian Boyce was reappointed by the board as member number 7 of the Industrial Development Authority for a 3-year term that ends in January 2021. Mark Bennett was appointed by the board as a member of the Housing and Neighborhood Development's Affordable Housing Advisory Committee for the remainder of a 3-year term that ends in March 2021. The board had several ceremonial proclamations, presentations, and recognitions to present to community groups and events Tuesday morning. Tuesday's proclamations included: April 2018 was proclaimed as Parental Alienation Awareness Month. Danica Joan, representing Kids Need Both, accepted the proclamation.
So every year in the month of April, we at Kids Need Both are creating awareness for those who are impacted by high conflict families. It is Parental Alienation Awareness Month. So our mission is to bring harmony and healing to families who are going through divorce and custody battles, because ultimately the children are our future. And we want them to be whole and complete. And it's our stand that in order for a child to be whole and complete, they need to have a love and affinity for all sides of themselves, their mom and their dad. And that's what we stand for. So our organization, we offer mediation, family mediation, and we have our co-parenting curriculum that's approved in 42 states. And we have a huge following of social media to provide support for families.
April 30th through May 4th was proclaimed by the board as Juror Appreciation Week. Polk County Clerk Stacy Butterfield and Chief Judge Donald Jacobson accepted the proclamation.
So today we were honored to have the Board of County Commissioners recognize the week of April 30th through May the 4th as Jury Appreciation Week. As you know, the juror system is the cornerstone of our system of justice, and it is truly what makes our system great. So both our current and prospective jurors, we want to say thank you for answering the call of service and stepping up and preserving the most basic American right that we have.
The board also proclaimed April 17, 2018 as National ASL Day. Tanya Lee Velasquez, representing the Communication Center for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Incorporated, accepted the proclamation.
Okay, this is American Sign Language, which is really a natural requirement since 1888. It's over 200 years now. And what is ASL? Deaf, hard of hearing, and deaf-blind people is their first language to communicate is ASL. It's more a gestural communication and our natural language that we use. Without that, it would be hard to communicate, and communications fail. So ASL is better for communication. And we work for the Communication Center of Deaf and Hard of Hearing in the state, and we support ASL, American Sign Language services. And we support all of the groups that teach and help with ASL. And we give services for all deaf and hard of hearing and deaf-blind individuals all over America. But we are excited that natural ASL is being honored today, and we are honored that people use that language. Thank you so much.
And April 2018 was proclaimed as Child Abuse Prevention Month. Kathy Southern, representing Heartland for Children, accepted the proclamation.
We're here today in support of Child Abuse Prevention Month. We're honored that the Polk County Commissioners declared April as Child Abuse Prevention Month for Polk County, and we wanted to just share a little bit about the importance of providing help before harm occurs. And so Joan and I represent the Child Abuse Prevention Task Force for Polk County, and we shared a little bit about the importance of getting resources and supports and programs like Healthy Families to parents to make sure they're supported and they can be the best parents they can be.
The board recognized several longtime employees for their dedicated service to the county. Those employees included Michael J. Lang, a business analyst and project coordinator with the Information Technology Division, was recognized for 20 years of service. Larry C. Self, a construction and testing inspector for the Roads and Drainage Division, was recognized for 20 years of service. The Polk County Clerk's Department of Inspector General was recognized by the board Tuesday for successfully earning its first reaccreditation with the Commission for Florida Law Enforcement Accreditation.
I'm proud to announce that our Inspector General Department of the Clerk and Comptroller has just earned reaccreditation from the Commission for Law Enforcement Accreditation. The Commission accredits agencies such as law enforcement and inspector generals throughout the state of Florida. Our Inspector General Department was established in 2013, and we earned our first accreditation in 2015. The purpose of the department is to prevent, investigate, and examine potential fraud, waste, and abuse of county services. We're proud to bring this accountability to our citizens, and any citizen that has a potential report can look on the clerk's website, www.polkcountyclerk.net, for information on how to report information.
Christine Diaz-Pagan, the Commuter Services Program Director, recognized 6 Polk County employees for their green commuting initiatives during Earth Month.
Well, we're excited to be here today. We're honoring all our best workplaces for commuters, employers that are awarded today. We have Polk State College, the Florida Regional Planning Commission. We have FDOT District 1. For the first time, we are the #1 district that has received the Best Workplaces for Commuter Award. We have Legoland. The Center for the Urban Transportation Research is here today to honor us and for all our great outstanding work. Polk State College, both campuses, and just Polk County. Polk County as a whole has received the award in honor of all the excellence and commuting benefits they're doing. We're also recognizing Regional Tri-Transit Day on the 20th. This is Earth Month, and we're excited to promote green commuting campaigns throughout the district. So if anybody's interested, please go online to commuterservicesfl.com and check out the program and register and make sure you try transit on the 20th.
Today we're thrilled to be able to recognize several employers here in Polk County that have been received the Best Workplaces for Commuters Award. It's a national award to give recognition to companies that are and employers of all types that are providing qualified transportation benefits for their employees, to provide travel options, encourage mobility, reduce congestion, And then from the employer standpoint, help serve as a recruitment retention tool and reduce overhead costs. There are several of over 230 companies around the country of all sizes that have been recognized.
We're so pleased to be honored with the Best Places for Commuters Service Award today. You know, as a smaller employer, we really strive to make sure that our work environment is extremely livable, and one of the elements of that is just making sure that our employees have the ability to telecommute, and we offer very flexible schedules to avoid those peak traffic hours.
Well, we received the Best Workplaces award today from Commuter Services, and it's really an honor for me, for District 1, to receive this. As you've heard, we're the first district to receive this award, and this program has been funded through the state of Florida, FDOT, for over 10 years, 10 plus years, and so we finally made it, and I'm really thrilled to accept it for the department and our secretary, L.K. Nadam, and just want to give thanks to Polk County, as well as all the other counties that and the businesses that received awards today, because without them and the events that they hold, really none of this is possible. So thank you very much.
In public hearings, during the afternoon session, the board held several public hearings on a variety of items. Those items up for consideration included: the board voted to transmit a proposed large-scale comprehensive plan amendment to change the future land use designation on nearly 428 acres from agricultural, residential, rural to industrial in the Southeast Polk Selected Area Plan. This is for Nucor's newly proposed steel manufacturing facility. The board adopted a large-scale comprehensive plan amendment that changes the future land use designation on about 60 acres from employment center to residential low in the North Ridge Selected Area Plan. On the same property, the board also approved a sub-district map change from residential low 1X to residential low 4X. A large-scale comprehensive plan amendment that changes the future land use designation on about 10 acres from convenience center to residential medium in the Ridgewood Lakes development of regional impact on the North Ridge Selected Area Plan was approved by the board Tuesday. A resolution approved by the board adopts a restated and amended development order to the Ridgewood Lakes of Regional Impact Phase 1. An approved land development code text amendment to allow crematoriums to be permitted in industrial districts was approved by the board. A land development code text amendment was approved by the board that changes Chapter 7, Section 706 for wireless communication facilities and residential driveways and public rights-of-way and defining the terms. Another land development code text amendment was approved that no longer requires separation distances between alcohol sales and religious institutions or schools located in commercial future land use map districts. The first of 2 hearings was held, and the board took no action on a land development code text amendment to Section 205, Table 2.1, that will establish infill criteria for industrial and high-impact commercial uses within linear commercial corridor districts. Well, that wraps up this edition of Dateline Polk. To keep current with programs in progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. Tuesday, May 1st. I'm Maria Tripp. Thanks for watching.